Hello, couponers and overflowers. It is Coupon Overflow here. I'm here today with a pop shelf haul, an aromatherapy haul. I love to have aromatherapy, especially in my kitchen, around my sink. If you are a mom, if you are a homemaker, if you are just a busy person, you understand that when you're in your kitchen, there's going to be lots of hand washing, lots of dishwashing, and lots of wiping down countertops and different surfaces. That's just part of it. Part of being domestic, right? So I decided to go into the pop shelf store and set a budget for myself of around $40 to $50. Much like I do for Bath and Body Works, I will pay the pretty penny so that I can feel pretty. Another thing that I like about the Myers products is they're pretty natural. They don't have just tons and tons of chemicals in there. You can see that they don't have any coloring in their product, which is a plus. If you're using this in your kitchen, you want to try to go as natural as you can. And your skin is going to be touching these products over and over again as you use them, unless you wear gloves and different things like that. But for the most part, this is a healthy product, not just for your body, but also for the environment. The dish detergent has a biodegradable formula. Another thing about these products is I love the product packaging. They come in some very well-made containers, and these containers can be rinsed and reused for other things in your home. So very good product overall. The price point on these are pretty good, $4.99 or $5 each, which is not bad. So I was able to pick up 8 products for around the $40 price range. You do get 16 fluid ounces of the dish soap as well as the spray cleaner. So let me just go ahead and show you specifically these different scents that I got and the different products. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the hand soap. I picked up the Compassion Flower and also the Peony scent. Both of these have a very light scent. They're not overpowering. I will say that the Peony is more strong than the Compassion Flower, but nevertheless, I'm not overwhelmed with the fragrance. These are very nice scents to have at your kitchen sink in the springtime and the summertime. The peony would even be a good one to have on hand if you wanted to have one out for the month of February for Valentine's Day. I like to have my hand soap stocked under my kitchen sink to where I'm not running out buying some every time I run out. I like to have them already on hand so that when I finish one bottle, I can just get another one right from under the sink. Next is the dish detergent, which is my personal favorite. I love, love, love the lemon verbena. It is absolutely fabulous, and it's something about it that makes me want to get in there and wash all the dishes. It really makes me want to get in there and scrub the pots and pans where I normally wouldn't feel like it. This just gives me that little boost, knowing that this fragrance is going to fill my kitchen, fill my dishwater in the sink, and I just love it. It really just helps boost my mood and helps me get in the mood to wash the dishes. Sometimes I also sprinkle a little bit of that lemon one down in my garbage disposal and turn it on in the sink, and it smells heavenly throughout the kitchen. So they have lots of other scents too that I left at the store. I don't really like the kind of medicine-y smell, like plants and different things like that. I don't really like those scents that are kind of like bland smelling, if that makes any sense. So they had like a basil scent that I couldn't really get into. But I did pick up the honeysuckle and I picked up the rain in addition to the lemon. So the honeysuckle is very subtle. It's not like it's, overpowering, or it's not like it's very perfumey like the real honeysuckle flower would be outside, but it's just enough to where it is definitely honeysuckle. And then the rain smells a little bit like a laundry detergent, but not overpowering. So these particular dish soaps is something that I would use in conjunction with my Dawn dish soap. So I would just use this as a secondary one. I would add it to my already soapy dishwater and just for the effect of the aromatherapy. These scents also pair very well with any candle that you might be lighting at the same time that you're washing dishes. I also do that as well after I cook or while I'm washing dishes. I kind of have a candle going so that I can help get rid of that food smell out of the kitchen once I'm done cooking and things like that. Finishing up here, I just have the multi-surface everyday cleaner spray in the 3 different scents. I have the lemon verbena, I have the honeysuckle, and then I have the pansy. And I like to use these to wipe down my table, wipe down my countertops, wipe down my stove, wipe down the microwave. So these are safe to use in the kitchen, and they also smell pretty good as well. When you are a busy mom, working mom, you will find yourself spending lots of time wiping down, especially in the kitchen. You always have a kiddo to kind of clean up behind. And so that's just part of it. You always end up making a mess when you clean. That kind of thing is just standard, everyday kitchen duty, kitchen kind of stuff. And so it's nice to have a product that brings a little bit of joy and comfort and soothing to a hectic kitchen duty day. Tell me if you think $40 is a ridiculous amount of money to spend on cleaning products. Sometimes I feel like you have to sacrifice that dollar for that quality of product. And so in this case, I didn't mind paying that, but let me know what you think. Could that $40 have been spent better in something like a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General? Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one.